We might be getting a break in our heat, but California isn't so lucky. Take a look at your screen there. You can see a plane dropping fire retardant on one of those Carolina wildfires. But this particular blaze, the Cranston fire, has scorched about 4,700 acres, and one man has been charged with setting it. Authorities say as of last night, 0% of the fire is contained.
Thankfully for us here in the KQ2 viewing area, Dan, we have had no wildfires because of our drought, so that is good, but we need rain.
Definitely, we need rain, and we need more people to be responsible when they're camping or being outside. So thankfully, here in Missouri, you guys have done a good job with that. So thank you.
And good news is we do have rain chances in the forecast. Unfortunately, for the weekend. But let's get right to it. It's 6:14. As you're heading out the door this morning, we are waking up to cloudy skies in St. Joseph on our KQ2 tower camera. Now, I am expecting a little bit of rain this morning for our southern counties. A cold front has passed through the KQ2 viewing area, so we're going to start seeing some big changes over the next several days. First, you're going to feel it in the air this morning as our big summer cool down is beginning. Wait till you see the numbers coming up in just a bit. I'm also tracking our rain chances for the weekend. I'll have the breakdown of those models coming up in your hour-by-hour forecast, but it's going to be setting up for a pleasant next week for us as we say goodbye to July and hello to August. I'll have the complete breakdown coming up in your KQ2 hour-by-hour forecast, but now that our cold front has passed us, the northerly winds had kicked in, and also the much cooler, pleasant air is moving in, as well as we're already waking up this morning in the middle to upper 60s across the KQ2 viewing area. Your KQ2 day planner over the next several hours will be tracking rain chances as they move out, and then cloudy skies with a mix of sunshine heading into the afternoon, but you're going to feel it in the air. It's going to feel a lot more pleasant out there as temperatures today will be going to below average in the middle 80s. Your KQ2 Tri-State 4 camera overlooking Maryville this morning is picking up those clouds as our storm system continues to move south. Now, there is some rain moving into the KQ2 viewing area, very light rain showers, but bring your umbrella as you're heading out the door this morning, as we're going to continue seeing rain chances throughout the morning as our system continues to move south into central and southern Missouri. But behind it, you can definitely feel it. The cooler air is moving in. Let's take a much closer look at our rain chances for this morning and how things are going to look as we go into the afternoon in your KQ2 hour-by-hour forecast. Again, I am expecting us to see cloudy skies with some light rain chances, especially in places like St. Joseph, Atchison, down towards Platte City and Kansas City heading into the 8 o'clock hour. Heading into lunchtime, I'm expecting all the rain to be well south of the I-70 corridor and for us to just see some cloudy skies. But as we go into the late afternoon hours, just in time for the first public practice of Chiefs training camp on Missouri Western, it's going to be looking pretty good with a mix of sun and clouds and temperatures very comfortable out there and less humid in the lower to middle 80s. And then heading into the evening hours into your Friday morning, I'm expecting just a mix of some clear skies with some clouds. Now, the models are picking up some stray showers for Friday morning. However, I am thinking the models are exaggerating on that. I'm just expecting us to have a dry day on Friday, but once we get into Friday evening, into late Friday night into Saturday, our weather's going to start switching up again. But the main weather story first is, of course, the big summer cool down as we're going to be going from the lower 80s into Friday, then to the upper 70s heading into the weekend. The last day we were dealing with upper 70s was on June 22nd. So definitely it's going to be a little bit of a shock to our systems, but it's definitely going to be relief from the summer heat. And it's all going to be thanks to our next storm system that's going to bring in more clouds and some much needed rain to the KQ2 viewing area, especially on Saturday and into Sunday. So here's a closer look at one of the models we're looking at. Here is Friday afternoon. I'm expecting us to stay dry, but as we go into Saturday morning, 6 o'clock, you can already start seeing the rain being picked up from our west and moving into the east. And then heading into Saturday afternoon, I'm expecting those rain showers to continue, lasting through Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then we're going to see a few on and off again rain chances through Saturday evening before we start drying out, and then we'll be staying pretty dry heading into early next week. Now, if you're heading out to Chiefs training camp this afternoon, again, I'm expecting a mix of sun and clouds, very pleasant, less humid out there with temperatures in the lower to middle 80s. Temperatures today are going up to 84 degrees with that mix of sun and clouds in the afternoon, thanks to those north winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A cool night is ahead for us. 59 degrees for your overnight low with mostly clear skies. Heading into your Friday, 83 degrees, mostly sunny, a pleasant day overall, and then we'll start seeing rain chances increase late tomorrow night into Saturday and into Sunday. Again, much cooler. It's going to feel like early September than late July out there. And then heading into next week as we say goodbye to July and hello to August day, and it's going to remain pleasant, dry, but we need more rain chances in the forecast. So at least we're getting rain. Unfortunately, it's for the weekend, but we'll take it.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. And, you know, speaking of things we need, there's some things we don't need. Have you guys been seeing these